Yo, Alec here, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I closed $1,000. It was pretty easy. He didn't want to buy at 1K at first, but we used skill to close him at that price. He said he only had 500 to start with, and I mean, a lot of people they say they have 500, but you dig a little bit deeper and they end up having more. So in this guy's case, we just let him know, man. Like obviously, the more you invest, the more help you're gonna get. So what decision you feel like you need to make to get the best help, and then it was just a no-brainer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so right now,
So before that call, I just went through the whole setting script, and I'm about to get to the qualifying question. The hypothetically, if solve XYZ goal, how much do you have to invest into your skill set to get to that? You'll see I'm about to ask it. Yeah, the first part of the call was just like, hey, Daryl? Yeah, man, this is Alec with XYZ Company, and then we just got to know each other. And then, yeah, I'm about to get the qualifying part.
sounding like a pretty good time to lock in.
Yeah.
If we could go inside and just show you the clear path to making more money. I know you said you're just getting into it. Obviously, you're not going to know what to do at first. But if we could go inside and show you exactly how Lucas is doing it for himself and show you how you can implement it for yourself down in North Carolina, because I know you said, like, it at least feels hard for you, which I remember just starting recently how hard it felt for me as well. So, bro, don't feel like just because you're not getting results in just like the first couple months, you're not capable of, like, hitting those 100K, six-figure month marks. Because I promise you, there's no difference between someone like me and someone like you.
Yep.
Got the same 24 hours in a day. So, if we could do that and we could help you scale and show you the exact clear route, I mean, if everything looks good, how much do you have to invest into yourself and into learning that over the next?
Well, you know, like he was actually texting me on his IG page. I'm assuming that it was him anyway.
No, yeah,
it might be somebody else, I don't know. But
no, yeah, if it was his Instagram page, he controls his own Instagram.
Okay. I was telling him that if I could start with like 500 or something like that, and then just keep going from there. But I don't know if that's a. I mean, he
So he said he wants to start at 500, which obviously, I mean, we can get him at 500, but we want 1K. So this is what I said. Like most people would have probably been like, okay, I mean, he doesn't have that much money. And even then, like in this moment, I didn't know if I was going to pitch him at 1K. But since he said 500, I was like, okay, let me dig a little bit deeper to make sure it's not just 500.
he said that it's a good starting point. But I don't know if there's extra things that need to be, done.
No, I know what you're saying. All right, well, obviously, like, I'm going to be completely transparent with you on the call.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, like, fluff anything. You sound cool, so I'm just going to be completely transparent. But just to give you some context, man, the minimum Lucas would need to get you going inside of the inner circle, get you guaranteed 5K per month in 90 days or less. If that's something that you're looking into, it's usually 1K. So, I mean, if everything looks good and we could help you and show you the clear path and, like, obviously make you feel as if you can do this and show you exactly how you can implement it, is that 1K something you'd be able to work with, or you're just like, that's completely undoable at the moment?
I could probably swing it, bro. But listen, man, everything is tight right now, bro. You know what I
You see that? So, I mean, he doesn't really want to buy, but this is where you have to reframe his mindset to think like, yeah, it might be tight now, but like, what are you actually losing by not making the step?
I gotta get something working so I can see some results in some of this stuff.
Yeah. Are you familiar with what's inside of the inner circle, or?
So at this point, I'm trying to get his mind off the money. We've already talked about 500, 1,000. We've talking about money, and on a sales call, talking about money the whole time is going to bring up so much sales resistance. So much sales resistance. So you just got to chill on that. Talking about money. So right now the goal is to figure out what he knows about the business model, figure out his problems so I can pitch him on a clear path to solving those problems. So at the very end of the call, he has no idea and just has to buy.
Or you don't really know too much?
I saw the video that he was posting, and from what I could see, it looked like it was a lot of clothes. I know he showed some car parts on there.
Yeah. So that's the inner circle. We got the high ticket reselling. So these are the authentic vendors. The one with Lucas, like obviously you'll get his number, like 24 support from Lucas. And bro, the best part is that we guarantee you'll be making 5K per month in 90 days or less, or Lucas will work with you for free until we hit that.
Okay.
So it's actually
like right there, I'm just reading off kind of what's inside and just talking about getting him started rather than like the investment, getting his mind off the investment.
We're licensed in the state of California Business Bureau. So it's like the best part is like actually telling everyone that, yo, even if you don't hit that, we're promising you to give you your money back.
Right. Okay.
And this is where offer comes into play too. You have to have a good offer that's guaranteeing this actually in order to say this.
So I know you're just getting into it. You're obviously just trying to dip your toes, not trying to go too crazy. But like, what do you know about the business model so far in terms of how it works and how you actually make money?
The business model of what? Reselling?
Yeah, like you're aware that, just buy profitable product in your area, market it, sell for high, buy for low, take the profits in between.
Yeah. I mean, listen, basically what I've been doing like different versions of it, because I'm pretty sure you're aware of the different categories of reselling.
Yes.
I definitely have done it, went to the route of doing the retail arbitrage, going into some of the stores, finding things that are undervalued and putting them on platforms that have, that place more value on them. I've done that. I've done it where I've done just like garage sale stuff.
But guys, the point is you're finding what his problem is. So you got to understand what he knows. So that's why I asked him. So yeah, like I know you have a little bit of a grasp, but what do you kind of know about the business model in terms of how it works and how you actually make money? Sound curious. Use that tone and he'll open it.
Right. Secondhand items. And, listen, I have all that knowledge of doing that, so I can still do it. But I just want to be able to make more financial sense sometimes because sometimes doing it like that, it's just like it's like kind of like a treasure hunt almost, man. Like you can find a whole bunch, and then some days you just don't find anything. Weeks ago, but you won't really find anything that's super valuable, you know.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, with this though, you know, like it might seem kind of hard, and like just kind of like offer a perspective on it.
Mhm.
I feel like, I mean, since Lucas and like the high ticket reselling is so new, if you were to say like, okay, make the investment, and you just like put a deposit down for Inner Circle, these vendors are literally printing as of today. Like, I can send you pictures, and I'll pump pictures of like today, yesterday. Like these products are selling fast now, and like you're getting direct access to them. So I don't feel like for you, you'd be.
So look what I did there, bro. I offer. He's like telling me how bad it is, and then I'm saying trying to resonate with him, and then I say, hey, can I offer a perspective? And it's gonna obviously be like, yeah. So then that's when I hit him with that.
Like one sale has crazy margins. I don't know if you've seen the car parts.
Hit him with the clarifying with the logic that he's gonna make money, so that like logically it makes sense. So he's gonna buy, but at the end of the call, it's really just an emotional decision that gets him to actually push the buttons and send the money.
100%.
Yeah.
So like, so you say you just need help going to that next level, right? So for you, man, what do you feel like you would need in a mentorship to take you to that next level?
You see how I'm just probing? I'm just trying to figure out what exactly he needs so I can pitch.
I mean, obviously, you guys have more, you know, of that knowledge on doing the high ticket stuff, but also just like, I mean, I know he was doing the one-to-one thing. So just doing that, and also how to sell on probably, you know, how to sell some of these on like how to sell possibly on Instagram or on some of the social media sites. I definitely would need, you know, more guidance on that kind of thing. Like I have a Mercari account, but I don't really have anything posted on there for sale. But I kind of look at it as closer to eBay more so than anything else. So I don't see myself having like that difficult time doing that kind of thing. But I think specifically on how to sell on the social media platforms, TikTok Shop, Instagram Shop, that kind of.
So now I understand he just wants to sell on social media. He wants to be able to make money with Instagram, all these platforms. So that's when I'm going to hit him with the.
So inside of the Inner Circle, there's 3 pillars in which you learn to take to the next level. So if you check what I sent you, I said yo, and basically everything inside the 3 pillars works on.
Right here, that's when I just send him a quick text. I'll be like, yo, hey, did you get that text? Okay, I'm about to send you a lot. And I'll just send him a bunch of information inside of how I'll get him to the next step. So logically, it looks good.
First, community. Second, all exclusive to your knowledge, so just learning, getting the skill sets you need to know to actually start the reselling. And then 4, the implementation, so the one-on-one with Lucas, and it kind of goes along with the number 1. So with that, pillar number 1, and the first step I sent you is the action plan building call and the product line call with Lucas. So inside, you're talking one-on-one with Lucas, and he's going to give you a profitable product to start selling. You're going to walk through all the products. So I know you said you're from North Carolina. He works with so many people from North Carolina, dog, so you don't even have to worry. He's going to get you up with obviously the vendor, the one-on-one action plan too. A lot of people don't understand what's inside, but he's just going to like show you exactly what you need to do, and like in terms of like the online selling, because I know you want to get into the online space. He's going to show you how you can market them.
So we talked about the price a while back. But now I'm just getting his mind off the money, getting him actually feeling excited, like getting him started by talking so much about how he's going to get started. I've managed to put him in this position where he's like, okay, I'm starting to understand how I'm going to start making this money.
Online, on Instagram, Facebook, just start getting your name out there. And like obviously the pillar 2 is the community. So you're going to get 20% from Lucas. I'll send you his phone number. We have a support team as well. You can have my number. You know, you can text me whatever you need in terms of reselling.
But yeah, we kind of keep talking about what's in the mentorship, and I don't really want to expose too much about what's inside. But I basically break it down, and then we get to this point.
The thing inside of there is the Inner Circle. So with all that being said, man, do you feel like all that could take you to that next level that you want to be?
Yeah, definitely could. Yeah.
Right here.
Definitely will.
All right, and I know you said you wanted to like.
That's really important. So after you tell him everything inside, and you pitch on all the problems he has, and you one by one fix them, and then let him know, hey, is that with everything we just mentioned, is that feel like it could get you to that next level? And then they actually say yes. Usually you want to reinforce, okay, and why? So they can talk, but I think in this one I just kept going. Doesn't really matter. It could have been strong if I said why, but hey, they still bought for 1K.
Take it slow, take it easy. Before the Inner Circle, we actually had like a couple of spots remaining. One's going to be closed tonight. We have another one going up tomorrow, but then we have a couple more that are actually open. If you want time to think about it, we can put a deposit down for $250, and that saves your spot. I'll write down your name, and then I'll talk to Lucas, and that saves your spot.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's usually 1K to get everything started. So with all that being said, like I have everything for you, the onboarding, Lucas's number, like I can send you everything right away. Just how do you want to proceed? Do you want to pay in full, or do you want to put the little depot on? Because if you pay in full, which what Lucas recommends, we can get you started today, and you can literally call up Lucas like after this if you would like talk about getting started on the next steps. So it's up to you, man. Just let me know.
I also could approach that a lot better, but I mean, hey, he still bought.
Whatever you feel like you want to do, which one to get you to your goals the best. I know you're trying to take this to the next level, so I kind of wanted to lay out exactly how you're going to get there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like mostly the students start making the money back in like around a month or 2. So 1K, I mean, with the reselling, our part is really like $40, $50. You're selling it for $200, so you can just imagine how easy it is to make the return on investment. And besides that, like we have more security inside the business because just recently we got registered as a business in California. I think I mentioned with the business bureau. So
yeah,
we have like.
Yeah, we keep on talking about our business, and like obviously we're not going to expose like our business credentials because we go in depth about the contract and our business name and all that stuff. So we end up getting to this point.
Legal stuff that will actually keep your money safe and your investment safe.
Okay. And what's the name of you guys' business?
What was that?
What's the name for you guys' business?
It's called InfoOps LLC.
Okay.
So I can send you the contract if you want to look it through. After the payment, you can go ahead and just look it through, see what legit, sign it. So.
Okay. Now, if I did like the 250,
right here,
would you say that would do it just would save my spot or try to save my spot?
Yeah, so we only have like around 4 to 5. I gotta check, but we've been really busy, man. I don't know, but Lucas has a lot of people on his Instagram, a lot of people that are trying to get in. So the inner circle has been pretty hot. I'm just being honest with you. Like I said, I was gonna be in the beginning of the call. So what I do and what Lucas allows me to do is just put a deposit down that shows your name for the inner circle. Then I'll just text Lucas, write your name down, let him know that you have a spot and you're committed to it, and that just saves your spot. So that's a deposit. That's gonna be cheap. It's gonna be $250. But if you want one time for the inner circle, it's $1K.
So you just say that like that and just shut up. He says, okay, he's digesting it. We just logically explained it in so much depth, and he said it with his own words. Yeah, I can get him to his goals. So, I mean, at this point, I don't know.
So, I mean, what do you feel like you want to do, man? What do you feel?
Now we've entered that point where now it's not even a logic. Like, all the logic is there. We need just the emotional support to push him to the point of buying on the set call. So this is like, usually you guys set them, close them, they buy on the closing call. Closed on set, 1K. This was how I was able to do it.
I feel like to get to your goals the best way.
Listen, bro, this money thing is just tight on me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I completely understand, bro. And obviously, I remember being in that point once in my life where it's like I was a fucking loser. I had no money, bro. I actually invested over 80% in my bank account for like a couple years ago to learn Rezone. And now, bro.
And then I keep on talking about my come up and stuff, but obviously I said a little bit personal stuff. So, I mean, I don't really want you guys to hear it, but yeah, we got to this point.
But yeah, I think the smartest move is just put in the deposit so I can write your name down, save your spot, because ultimately you don't have to make the decision. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to invest in anything, but what's ultimately.
So right here, I'm going to say, like, he doesn't have to do anything, but what's riskier? And I'm going to make him talk about how it's risky to not make this move. Then I'm going to repitch and tell him, okay, so with that being said, like, what decision you feel like you need to make right here, right now, to put yourself in that best position so you can provide for your family and be financially free, XYZ.
Only going to be worse for you, like not knowing how to scale and just trying for yourself and just wasting time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I feel like you got to, I guess at some point, put yourself in that best position to make the money you want to make.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with all that being said, bro, what decision do you feel like you should make
Repitch.
To put yourself in that best position where you can like get the financial freedom that you deserve?
Yeah. I think I just need to go ahead and take the whole thing, man.
And then
I'll
right there, bro,
there's no worries on that.
he bought. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's how it was done. He told me he had 500 at first. I mean, we used skill to kind of work with him, show him with logic how it can work. And then we ended up to closing the deal for 1K, justifying with the emotions, because at the end of the day, logic and emotions and a solution call is what's going to close the deal. Hope you guys found some value in that. If you want to learn from me, just DM me start and I can train you up, place you potentially. We'll see if it's a good fit. But yeah, other than that, I'll see y'all.